that. Hello and welcome back to the next adventure. Bit of a different one this time, so there's no airports, no planes. We're staying in England, but I think it's going to be a good one. We're heading down to the countryside near Essex, area called Braintree. So a couple of hours drive, but we're heading down there and we've got like a big cabin, I say big, fairly big cabin in the woods. Another film actually, so hopefully it's okay. But it's just going to be us in the middle of nowhere. Got open fields, woodlands, everything like that. But the difference this time in terms of being a challenge, I guess, especially for me, is you can't have one of these. This cannot come with you. You have to put it into like a little lockbox, and then for the next 4 days, there's no phone, there's no internet, nothing, no Wi-Fi. You literally get some maps, board games, compass, and off you go. Try and disconnect from the world. So I think I'm up for the challenge. I think we can do this. So let's go. With it being a couple of hours drive, we decided to make a first pit stop on the way. We're going to go into the shop, grab some food, just so we've got like a half week's worth of food to live on. You get like a little kitchenette there and hobs, saucepans, frying pans, so we can live basically. Right, first stop, we're at Asda. Time to get the shopping, we've got the list, off we go. Okay, shopping done. We've got our half week's worth of food. Now back to the car. Right, we've made another stop on our journey. We're a couple of hours early, so we've got about 2 hours left until we can actually check in at the cabin. So we're just making our way over to Braintree Village, like a little outlet shop. So we're going to go in there now. Nice little sign going in. Goes all up over there, look at that. Oh, this is a cool little entrance. And in we go. It's a bit like Bicester Village by the looks of this. That's so cool. It kind of is like identical to Bicester Village. It kind of goes around, you've got these nice little shops. This has to be the best shop. Look at this, Haribo. Oh, let's go and have a look. Oh wow, look at this. This has just turned into a shopping trip now. This one is essential though, this is a hoodie for the cabin. Feeling a bit cooler now. Right, we have made it. Here we go, look, Marcel, this is where our little parking bit is, but the cabin's not here. It is all the way down there in those woodlands. But you get like a nice little box here, you get a little trolley to take your stuff. And then I think in here, I've got to try and get in that. But you get your like wellies umbrella, but let's open it up. Right, moment of truth, let's open it. Oh, there's the wellies. Umbrella. Oh, and then here's the fire stuff. Nice. Okay, we'll come back for this.
Maybe we should put there.
We got the trolley, let's go. That wasn't too bad a drive in the end. Nice little village about 5 minutes away, and the weather's actually turned out quite alright at the moment. But we'll see how it gets on the next few days. Joining us on our journey, me and Mariah. I don't think I've introduced him yet. This is actually Bear, who's 13 weeks old at the moment. Little red fox Labrador, who's our little baby. Hey. I see the cabin. There it is, look. We're nearly there. Ooh. There it is. We've made it. Look at that massive window as well. I know that's where the bed is. And here's the other side, you get a little fire pit, the bench. But I think the more important thing, let's go in and have a look. Oh wow. This is cool, look at this. Look at that big bed. Here's that big window. So we've just come from all the way down there. And Nice little fan, window there. I've left my bag outside. Nice little kitchenette. Saucepans, make some stuff. You get a nice cool little table here that can pull out. So you've got some board games down here. Little radio player. Look at this cool little fireplace inside as well. Some kindling and wood to get going. This is quite nice. I like this bit here. Well, that looks a nice shower. But this is basically home for the next 4 days, and it's a cool little camera. And in a minute, this is the more important thing. Phones are going in there. Oh, Bear's found his bed already. Thank you. As you open the box to go and put your phone in, they give you all these little goodies. So we've got an emergency phone there, takes you back of it. You got a torch, a solar one. You got a little compass, a big map there. You also get this map here, which kind of opens up as the local area and then some place to visit. You get like this camera, little Polaroid. Right, we're going to see if we can get the fire going. What's going? Oh, we've really got it going now, look at that. Success. Right, I think there's enough procrastinating. It's time to put the phone in the box, so we're swapping to this now. Let's do it. Right, the phones are in. Let's close the lid. Right, let's go and check this fire. How's it doing? Well, so far so good. The phone's gone. It's only been 5 minutes, but we're coping. But all in all, I think it seems a nice place, quite cosy. So we'll see how we get on. Bear, hello. These are some of the books I brought with me to have a little read of. Some Japan stuff because that's where I want to go. That because it's quite relevant for the last few years, and this because it's relevant for now, eh? Right, we're just getting dinner started. We're going to go for a bolognese. Got the pasta on going. Okay, we found the cassette player. We didn't know how to work it, so we found it, I think. So we're just going to put Marvin Gaye in. And let's go. See if it works. Oh wow. Oh, dinner's proper going now, look at this. Just gotta add the sauce in a minute. I feel like this is just a test of how to be an adult, really. Fire's still going out there, ready. Right, first dinner of the trip served up. The sun's starting to set and the fire's nearly gone out. So I think it's time to pretty much head back inside. Oh, it's gone proper dark out here. Just got my torch. Oh, you can't even see it, look. And here's the cabin. Got the other torch there, lighting up the building. But nothing else. Oh, a dog. Well, I think that's it for our first evening here. I think it's time to go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome back to the next day. We've made it, we've had the first evening here, about 15 hours into no phones and just about surviving. Don't know what's going on out in the world. Interesting night's sleep, it got quite warm, it was like an oven near that window because the sun was rising right by there. But pretty nice view, we've got definitely a sunnier day today. I'll just spin round. Look at that. It is a cool view to wake up to be fair. And hopefully we get no rain today. We are into September, so it's unpredictable. One thing I forgot in the tour of the cabin yesterday was to show the toilet, because it's not your sort of standard toilet you get. It's kind of like a one I think you'd find in a caravan. So you have to sit down for everything, and then you get your front bit for your number one, back bit for your number twos, and no flush. So that's been something to try and get used to. Cabin from the other angle. Bear! Oh, good boy! You're such a good boy. This is the map they give you here, look, and then they're cool. It's they've marked out where you are, so here's the little cabin, and then some little areas over here in Finchingfield, and then a few more down here, and then it gives you a little key of what they are. So I think today we're going to go and try and find some of these. No sat-nav, so let's see what we can do. Oh, also they give you another map, this big one over here. I've not gone through that yet. See how well I know my maps. Right, we're just on our way back to the car, which luckily is still there, I can see it. And then we're going to make our way, I think, down to a garden centre first. Right, we've made our first stop at this farm food shop and in Great Bardfield, so just going to have a little visit in, see what they've got. Might grab some essentials as well, I think. It's this place here, the Blue Egg. Just got to find a way in now. Okay, so we did the farm shop, we went in. One thing is it's half dog friendly, so if you come in here you need to carry the dog. So luckily Bear's still a puppy, so he's just about manageable, although he's quite heavy now. But no, it's quite nice. It's like a gift place, so you can get some nice gifts there. In terms of food, it's quite limited. There's not really much, mostly frozen stuff, and then some condiments, some sauces. But yeah, worth a visit. So that was number 7 on the map down here, so this is where we are. I think we're going to go back into Great Bardfield just up here, and then Finchingfield back up here. Okay, so we've been driving around the countryside for about an hour, through some little villages, pretty cool, but we just stopped for Spencer's farm shop. But don't ask me what village or town this is, because I don't know. We just stopped. So this cool bit outside, little play area, golf course. Okay, we're on our next stop. We're in Sudbury at the moment, and we've just found a Cherry Lane garden centre, and it's also got a pet store, so we're going to see if we can take Bear in with us. And also it's starting to rain, so we want to get inside pretty quick. And this is the place here. Look what we got. These are for the fire later. We forgot to bring ours from home. Well, guess who didn't bring a coat with them? Quick, the rain has stopped. Get back to the car before it starts again. Look at that. That was completely dry a minute ago. Made it back and we're dry, yes. Okay, we're back in Finchingfield now. We're just going to actually just try and stop for some food at this place here. Finchingfield Lion. Here's the pizza menu.
Lay down. Lay down.
Here's dinner. Going for a pizza. Okay, meal done. That was pretty nice. Good pizza. Definitely worth a visit, I think. This is the area that's backs onto where the cabin is, Finchingfield. This is a nice little area. That's where we were up there, where the restaurant was. And you can cool little waterway down the bottom there. And then Bear's having a little look around as well. You got this like cool little church hidden away at the back here. Just on our way back, didn't realise they got like a nice little windmill over there. Look at that. That's cool. And we've made it back to the cabin. Home. Okay, so 24 hours in, we've had no phones. Put them in at 6 PM yesterday, it's about 6 PM today. And how have we got on? I think it's been difficult in terms of habits, so like checking your pocket, have I got my phone, plugging it in when you get in the car, things like that, and you kind of feel a little bit lost here and there. But other than that, I think it's been good. It's been kind of free from everything. There's no news coming up and nothing to deal with, so that's been pretty cool to have that. Found it definitely difficult with getting around. I'm of the age of one of those people that's always had a sat nav, always had Google Maps the last few years, so you kind of just rely on that. You don't have to think about where you're going, you kind of just off you go. So that's been really difficult, especially trying to find dog friendly places. That's something we really struggle with around here. Some places are, some places aren't, whereas with like Google, you could Google and see what the reviews say. You silly. Right, as the sun's setting behind me, I've decided to go and have a little walk around the field. It's a bit of exercise, see what the views are like, see if we can wander a bit further. We've got the woodlands on the other side here. I might just try the cars down there and then might swing round and have a little, see if I can wander into there and then turn back towards the cabin, which is just back up there. I have made it to the road, well, the dirt road, gravel road, heading towards the woods. Just me for now. Bear and Mariah are chilling back at the cabin. As a slight disclaimer as well, I have news. So the phone has come out of the box, which I am recording on now, and we had a discussion and only one phone's come out, it had to be mine. And that's actually more because of this whole trying to drive around. We were aimlessly driving today, trying to find places that we could take the bear. And because of that and petrol prices, we decided to get the phone out and we're just going to use it for Google Maps and recording. There's no messaging. I've seen messages have come through and I've ignored them for now. Apologies to anyone. But yeah, so we're just going to use it for that for now. And I think it has got a better quality video on my phone than my camera. Well, this isn't scary at all, is it? This is when I've passed a sign saying do not enter or something and I've recorded and not paying attention. And back out the woods we come. Probably not one for an evening stroll. And it's quiet and you can just hear rustling around. So let's make it back to the field and head back up. I was about to show you the sunset view, but I think it's gone and hidden behind the trees. There it is. Ooh. I can see the cabin. It's over there, look. Oh, the farmer's out. Finally, we get our marshmallows. And that's us complete for day 2 in the cabin. We've had an adventurous day today. We've been out at some villages all around this area. We even ended up in Sudbury and Suffolk. Bear has had so much attention. Everyone's loving Bear, especially being a red fox Labrador. Then we came back to the cabin. We sort of chilled here this evening. I did that walk earlier into the woods. We just had some marshmallows, and I think that's us done for the night. Tomorrow we're hoping to do a bit more adventuring around, see what we can find. Doing some Googling, so break the rules. But we will see you in the morning. Okay, good morning, and we are on to day 3 in the cabin. We are still alive, well, unless you've just seen this footage on Sky News and I'm not. But today, I think it's going to be quite a quiet morning. We're going to chill in the cabin, just sort of wait until the afternoon, and then I think we're going to head out We're going to head to a few different places, maybe back to Braintree, go try a few garden centres. I have a list of places we can take Bear, but first I just want to make a coffee and then head outside, see how it's looking. Bear, come here. Well, we're chilling at the cabin this morning, so I'll just go and take some stuff back that we're not really using at the moment, and then go and grab some more water from the car. Right, cargo swapped over and we've exchanged some 2 bottles of water, and I'm going to use the trolley. Yes, I am. Is that your little cabin, Bear? Hey? Underneath our bed, look. Okay, locked up, and we're heading out for the day now. We're going to make our way over to a place called Ben and Ella's farm, about 20 minutes drive from here. Right, first stop of the day, Ben and Ella's farm. Although there's quite a few different places here. Nice little shops on the right, left. Wow, look at this old little petrol pump. A bit before my time. That's really cool actually, nice little kind of outlet-y places, like a bakery, farm foods place, so quite a nice area, very dog friendly. They love Bear, so definitely worth a visit. But for next, we found another garden centre which is in Braintree now. We're going to go and have a visit in there. We're at the next garden centre, and this one's got all its Christmas stuff out ready. Look at this, wow. We've just stopped down in a place called Maldon, and you can see it's all dried up. It looks like the sort of estuary, it's got nothing left to it. Wow, look at all these ships. There's got a big line of them. Closer view. Just a little bit of water for the river. The gate had to be locked, didn't it? Oh dear. Ta-da! It's open. And we're back. Making our way back to the cabin. And we're back. Bear knows where he is already. He's waiting. Well, for the last couple of hours, we've kind of just been at the cabin. The date is the 8th of September 2022. And I'm sure by now everyone knows what happened on that day. And luckily, I did have my phone, so I kind of knew what happened. So rest in peace, the Queen. So for now, we just kind of sat out by the fire, kind of seeing what's going on in the world, trying to listen in. Interestingly, when we were coming here, I was just saying, like, can you imagine being no phones and then something major happening in the news? And typical, it did.
Drop. Bear. Drop. Good boy, Bear.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Final night here. Might as well. We have neighbours today as well over in the other field. Hello. I think one thing that has been annoying is they give you this little camera with 10 photos, Polaroid, you can have your photos straight away. But the problem is, it literally does not work. This opens up, no light comes on, we've changed every battery, we've bought new batteries, does not work. So that's been a bit disappointing, I think. Right, I think for the next couple of hours I might do some video editing and get this finished off. Who knew I was keeping so pleased? Oh, we got the proper rain tonight. Right, so that is the end of day 3 in the cabin. We've been out and about today, went up north, then went back down south towards Braintree, some garden centres, went down to Malford, so went down to sort of like the coast, estuary, river area, pretty cool to see, and then headed back, and obviously the news about the Queen, which is a shame, and then sort of just been chilling here this evening, had some marshmallows again, because why not, hey? And then tomorrow check out at 10 a.m. And then maybe try and head to Southend-on-Sea and then slowly make our way home. Thank you. Good morning, and we have made it. We're on to the final morning. We're just about to check out in the last hour. We're just packing all our stuff up, making sure it's tidy before we head off. And in typical fashion, if you can see out there, oh, it's raining. There you go, look, better view. And luckily for us, we have to walk across that field back to the car in the rain. Our trolley Uber has arrived, ready to be loaded up. Goodbye cabin. Right, loaded up. Well, half it is. Bless Mariah, she's just taken half it down, carrying it, and I got the trolley job. At least this hasn't been the weather for the last 4 days. It's only today, just we're checking out. We're going to make our way to Southend-on-Sea. I think we've got about an hour drive, so not too bad. We've kind of been half disconnected from the world at the moment. I know I have got my phone, but I've been trying to avoid checking everything. We're heading there. We don't actually know if places are open with what happened yesterday, so that could be the new adventure. Can we actually go into places? Okay, so we've just had an hour drive down to Southend-on-Sea, and they got a little dog cafe here, so we're going to take Bear in. Oh, they got a little dog menu. And here's the brunch for today. We've got sausage rolls, cappuccino, hot chocolate, and then Bear's got his little bone and his little sausage there. That dog cafe in Southend-on-Sea was really good. I'd definitely recommend heading there if you've got a dog. We're just in a place called Leigh-on-Sea at the moment, just having a little browse around, not far from Southend-on-Sea. Weather's come out as well, which is good. And there's the sea down there. That's a steep walk down there, wow. Oh dear.
I know, he's way bigger than you. Having a coffee.
Yeah. Always good.
And there we go, finished. And we did just over 400 miles, like a little mini road trip.